everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have a summer journal flip through for you this time, but before I want to show my complete and really thick summer journal, I want to show you something special. Let's move this to the side a bit. And these are just the samples, but from now on my new stamps are available. They are released by Elizabeth Croft Designs, and here are my new designs. These are some, like this. As you can see, I already used them, and the new packaging is available from today, so I don't have them yet, but I think you can get a good idea about how these stamps, or what these stamps look like. And these are all flowers and some leaves with the word bloom. Really cool. In my summer journal I used some of these stamps, of course, so you will see them in my journal, and that will give you a better look at how they can, what they can look like when you use them in your projects. And when you follow me, you have already seen some cool sneaks from other design team members. Really cool. This set I really like, with the girl and the feathers. Here are a little cluster of flowers, and then this text: create the things you wish existed. And this is a cool background stamp. You can use them in your mixed media projects or like on cards. Really cool. Then I have another flower set because I really like using flowers on my page, and you can tuck them away underneath a picture, or you can make a complete card with flowers. Really cool for birthdays and stuff, so I really like these. And some leaves, of course, so you can make a cool bouquet. Together with these stamps, they mix and match really cool. Then it's almost time for Halloween, of course, so I made this Halloween set. Let me put this little guy back in place so you don't see the lines so blurry. It was a bit off. This. So here's this girl with the cool, like a witchy hat. Here are the bats. Boo. He is so cute. Don't you think? It's a little bat. I really like him. Then, of course, the pumpkins, because what's Halloween without the pumpkins? But this set can also be used in other projects, because for fall you can use this. This girl, when you change her up a bit, she doesn't have to be for Halloween per se. So you can do more with this set than only Halloween, because fall is coming, as you all know, and I really love this set with all the, yes, do you say mushrooms in English? I think so, but I really like them. When you make these in all sorts of colors, like blue and green and purple, really cool on your projects. You can use them on cards, you can use them in your planner. And this background stamp, as you can see, I already used that a lot. It has the word autumn in it, but I used this part of the stamp a lot in my summer journal for backgrounds. So you don't have to use the whole stamp, and you can really, I really like those cool little letters. So I use that a lot. Then I have this. This is kind of new because I only made one example with this one. It's a Christmas set. It's a Christmas girl with some candy canes, mistletoe, snowflake and joy. This is a bit off. I hope you can, the camera picks it up all right, so you can see it. I made this candy cane with the little bow on it, and this is these candy canes are in the heart shape, and this girl is really cool as well. there are some examples with this girl already. So cool. And you can do her with really a red hat, so it's really a Christmas girl, or you can use her for winter. Then you give her another color, and then it isn't Christmas per se, it can be winter as well. And then some more flowers and branches that match well with the flowers, but also with the Christmas set, because this is really kind of wintry flowers and branches, which I really like to use in backgrounds. And I saw Anita make a really beautiful card with this stamp, so that's really cool. I really like this one. I have to use it myself in an upcoming project, and I will do some projects here on my YouTube channel making stuff with my new stamps, of course. And then this set, this has been used a lot for my summer journal. It's all kinds of words: thankful, perfect, remember, loved, together, creative, moment. This word is to make sentences. This perfect moment. So you can mix and match them. So and then the background stamps over here with the pluses. And then I really like this one. And the hearts, I have used them a lot by stamping them on some watercolor paper and then cutting them out. You will see them in my summer journal a lot as well. So that are my new stamps. And I'm so excited that they are available right now. So if you want to buy them, you can buy them at your Elizabeth Craft Designs dealers and also at the Elizabeth Craft Designs website. It's in the European website and in the US website as well. So if you are looking for them, you can find them over there as well, but also in your favorite shop, of course. Let's get into this baby, because I'm really proud that I journaled every day of our summer vacation. We went to Rhodes and we were there for 2 weeks. So this is 2 weeks of journaling in this planner with all kinds of maps and stuff that I took with me when we were there. So I all put it in here. That's why it's so bulky. Maybe you have seen some of the pages on my Facebook or Instagram, but I thought it was cool to do a complete flip. This I made on acetate, and this is mintate paper. Really cool because it's all beach themed, and I really liked the way this looked. And then when I'm flipping it, I want to do Rhodes 2019 here, and then it's all finished. These are our boarding passes from when we left, and I made some pictures. It was really early when we left, so we saw the sun come up that morning in the plane. That was really cool. And this was our first day there when we arrived. I had to try out these how you call them? It's glijbanen in Dutch, but slides, of course, water slides. And this was our first breakfast. So I only took this planner with me filled with papers. Some of the papers I treated at home with some modeling paste, texture paste, that kind of stuff. I didn't take any texture paste with me because when flying and fluids and all that stuff, that's really difficult. So I didn't want to take more with me than necessarily needed. I already got checked like 3 times on Düsseldorf airport because I had my watercolors with me. I never had a problem with them before, but she checked me like 3 times, my whole bag inside and out, and tested it all on drugs and stuff. So I was glad I didn't also take all those glimmer pastes and things with me. So I prepped the pages, I prepped like the envelopes, and I only took some really basic supplies with me, like watercolor paper to stamp on. I already die cutted all the reinforcers that I used, only in black and in craft paper, so that was really basic. I took some of this corrugated cardboard with me, and that was about it. So I really had to use minimal supplies, and that made it really simple because I wasn't journaling the whole day when we were on our holiday. I just at night when Kai was in bed, I journaled a bit, and I took my Polaroid zip printer with me and printed out all these pictures. Some things have to be glued back together again because I didn't bring my tacky glue that I always used, but I used a glue stick. But I really don't like using glue sticks. It just doesn't do the job for me. But as you can see, let's get back to the journal. I used this background stamp. I showed you the autumn one, but you can't see it now at all. Did some splattering, and I did this flower stamp, which I cut out and glued on it. And this moment is also from my set with all the words in them. So these are like 3 of my stamp sets combined on one page. Really liked it. Then these are like some cut out elements from scrapbooking paper that I did take with me. And perfect, it's also from my stamp sets. Here the little crosses on the background, also from my stamp set. These are all, of course, from the Planner Essential lines, the reinforcers, this film strip also. I did take 2 film strips. I already die cutted that, and I took it with me. Everything that I took with me I placed in a little plastic holder that I put in the back of my planner. So that was all the place I have to use that I can put my stuff in, not more. So I only had like 2 of these die cuts, but I really like using them like this. This I did with watercolor. It's really simple, with some paper to write text on. You can see it here. I already started writing, and then I thought I might better do that when the holiday's over and I showed it to everybody, and then I can put my personal writing in it. Here you see an envelope that I put some holes in so I could use it in my planner, and this is the girl stamp from one of my new sets. Here you have this little heart that I already showed you, and then this moment, and in here I did put some of the cards that I got. This is from when we took a taxi to Roder's Old Town, and here I can do my writing. It's the date, and then some more of my stamps. And here are some pictures. Oh, this got bent a little. I have to glue that down again. And here are some more pictures. I really used a lot of pictures this time journaling, because I never can choose which pictures to use. This was already in an Instagram post. I showed this drawing, and this is the back of the envelope. I used some die cuts and some of the mince paper again. And then here is a little envelope on the back with some pictures that come out like this. This was me drawing the elephant. I thought that was kind of cool to put that in. This elephant was at the pool at our hotel. So this I drew when Kai was swimming. This was a day at the water park, and then this girl you have already seen as well. I did draw her on our holiday, and in here are some stuff. It's a little note from the water park that I took with me, where you can see all the slides and how what the park looks like. And then I have our bracelets that we got when we get in there, and some more pictures, and this little card where I can do some writing on. And this is the back. This was at our hotel. We didn't do a lot that day, but Kai went off the water slides, of course, because he did that almost every day. And again, here is one of my stamps. Then this little piece of acetate, which I glued these pictures on. And these, I really like this page. This tag is from the Elizabeth Craft Design Planner Essentials, and I did this at home. Also did the crackle paste at home, and on our holiday I did stamp these flowers, color them and cut them out and put them like in there like a border, and I really like how this turned out. Another little envelope with some pictures, and these pages really cool. I took these dies with me as well because these are from Uzette's release at Elizabeth Craft, and they make a really cool winter landscape. But when I saw them and I knew we were going to visit Lindos, because we've been to Rhodes before. We got married there 13 years ago. So now we thought it was time to take Kai there to look at where we got married and stuff. And we knew we wanted to go to Lindos, to the Acropolis over there, and with all the white houses. So I really thought that would be cool to use this die for. So I already die cut it at home. And this is my stamp, of course, like these, and the hearts. And this is a picture of me and Kai in Lindos, and again here are some more pictures. After Lindos, it's really hot in Lindos always, we went to a cool beach, and I used this die that Ilse gifted me, and I kept it to use in the summer journal because I really like those waves. And in here are all kinds of keepsakes from that day. Looks like it's a bit stuck because I already glued everything back together. It's the tickets to go up to the Acropolis. This is the place where we ate our lunch, and this is from the car we rented. And here is also, this is also from where we rent the car, but there's also a map of Rhodes. So I really liked using a map of Rhodes in here. So that's why I really love these pockets for this kind of stuff. After Lindos, we decided to do a Zen and just relaxing day at the hotel, and I made these pictures. And on the wall of our hotel there were all kinds of hexagons and bees. I really liked how they made that, so that was inspiring enough to do a little page. These are from the old town of Rhodes. It's from the Maldraki harbor. So really cool to put that in there as well, and some room for text. Here you can see again that film strip, and these are all die cuts from an workshop with flowers that I did, and I had a little bag with all those die cuts that was left from the workshop, and I took that with me as well. Here are some more pictures that we took that day, really like that, and some flowers that I cut out of scrapbooking paper. We went to Starbucks in Rhodes, and it actually was the first place I ever drank Starbucks, because when we were there, like we were there 13 years ago, and then we were there 8 years ago. So I think it was about 8 years ago, we didn't have Starbucks in the Netherlands, but they did have it in Rhodes. So that was my first time then drinking Starbucks. So we went back there, and I took all those things with me to put in my planner. Then some more pictures of the harbor, and this is our trip to the Valley of the Butterflies. And I thought it was really cool that I had all these die cut butterflies with me. They aren't die cuts, they are from, I think, maybe AB Studio papers, but I don't really remember which brand it was, but I cut them out of 12 by 12 inch papers, and then I only put some pictures in it with this corrugated cardboard. And this is a tag that I ripped, and it has some white paint at the background, and then again that autumn stamp that I already used before, but I really liked putting some little black stamping in this background with the picture, because with the Valley of the Butterflies you can walk the whole way up. It's quite a trip, especially for Kai, and then you come at the top, and there's a little monastery there, which I also, this is the view, really cool, and this is the little monastery. So I took pictures of that as well, and then with this view I thought I could use those houses. Again, this is from the Valley of the Butterflies. This again is from when we rented a car again, and this is also from the Valley of the Butterflies. And you could also make a coin there that says Valley of the Butterflies, and Kai and I, we both got one. And I glued this when we got home with my tacky glue on this card. And then we saw this, what is it, like a little salamander or something, but it has this really beautiful blue tail. So I made a picture of that guy, and it also had to go in there. And this again is an envelope which I punched some holes in. And the background I treated with some vintage gesso, so it looks a bit like sand. And then this cool picture from the beach. I already posted a picture of this on my Instagram account. This again is mint tape paper because of beach, I really like that. These two dies I also got from Ilse, and I also wanted to use them in my summer journal, so I kept them and I took them with me on our holiday. This is a real simple tag with some leaves, and this was just another lazy day at the hotel, so that's the only pictures I put in there from that day. We went back to the water park because Kai really loved it there. He loved all those slides, and I was really amazed by which slides he wanted to go off. He really enjoyed himself, so we went back, and then I took those wristbands again. And here are those hearts from my stamp sets again. Here's this little background stamp from the autumn set. And in here, this page I already made at home with some with a stencil, and I on our holiday just put over some watercolor. And these are again those flowers you saw earlier in blue. Now I made them in pink so I could match the paper. And that's really cool because with those stamps you can really match them with all your projects. This was our last evening in Rhodes Old Town, because the next day we were going to leave and go back home again. So we went out for dinner, and really cute because Kai got some money for our holiday so he could buy some stuff himself, so we wouldn't have to buy him all kinds of presents all the time, because in all those little souvenir shops you see all those, yeah, all that stuff you'd never ever use again. But he also always wants all that stuff, so we gave him a bit of money, and then he could buy something himself, and then he would learn the value of money better. And he kept some money to treat his dad and me. So his dad got a glass of beer and I got a crepe. I don't know, a crepe is something else in the US, I guess, but a crepe is like a really thin pancake. It's called a crepe, and then it's really thin like this, and then they put like chocolate on top of it, or honey, or yeah, anything you want, and then they fold it like it's just this big, and it's really good. So Guy treated me on that. And then it was the last day and time to go home. And this is, we went home late, so this time we didn't see the sun come up, but we did see it go down this time. So I made some pictures of that. And this is Guy watching a movie in the plane with some snacks. And in the plane I made this girl drawing. I got inspired by Ilse to make a girl with freckles, so I told her I really want to make a girl with freckles. I didn't have my watercolor with me in the plane because of all the stuff that was going on when we went on our holiday. I decided to put them in the paint in the suitcases, but I did do the drawing, and then I painted her when we got home. And these are our boarding passes from our flight back home. And that's the end of this summer journal. And as you can see, I'm really happy that I finished it, and I did do a little page, sometimes really simple, for every day that we went on this cool trip. And now I have a really stuffed planner with all those memories. I hope you liked watching it, and I hope to see you soon with some cool projects made with my new stamps that are available right now. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.